I had two opportunities earlier in my career to work for companies that at some point in the cycle, and interestingly enough, I worked for both companies for exactly the same amount of time, 8 years and 9 months. I was always curious about that in hindsight, but just the way it was. But at some point in that cycle, it got really hard for salespeople to hit their numbers. And in fact, not many salespeople were hitting their numbers. And I remember in one case, picking up the CEO of the company at the airport in Chicago. We were going to some company event. There was a red ribbon cutting. They were opening up a retail store to sell maintenance and supplies. And so I had a chance to drive the CEO over there. And we were talking about sales performance and productivity. And I was talking about the fact that, there are a lot of factors that get involved that make making the product perhaps easier to sell 2 years ago than it is now, be it competition or market conditions, macroeconomic, microeconomic, this, that, and the other thing. And I said, truth be told, Ray, the crossbar has been raised. And we have high jumpers that are capable of jumping over a 6-foot crossbar, but now the crossbar is at 8 feet. And truth be told, there are only a few high jumpers in the world that can high jump 8 feet. And so you wonder why fewer people are being successful, is because we went from a company that could hire good people to get great results, to now we're in a situation where we need to find great people to get good results. And simply that doesn't scale. Okay, so who's got the monkey? Where does the monkey reside? Because the salesperson and the sales manager can only do so much. And so it resides with the executive leadership of the company to be able to figure out what is it that they are going to be able to do. And so in an organization where the goals get higher and higher, and the competition gets harder and harder, and the territories get smaller and smaller, and the quotas continue to grow and grow, if you expect people to be able to hit those numbers, then you damn well better figure out where you're going to buy them a trampoline, because it's not going to happen by itself. So what does your trampoline look like? What is it that you're going to be able to do that's going to be able to allow those people to go from being able to clear a 6-foot bar to being able to clear a 12-foot bar? So that's your job, to figure that out. And is it marketing? Is it lead generation? Is it competitive analysis? Is it more creative pricing? It's probably all of those things. But you need to recognize that responsibility. If you see that fewer and fewer people are able to hit the goals, it's not because they're all out on the golf course. It's not all because they've picked up fishing as a hobby. It's because it's gotten harder and harder. And you, as the executive leadership of the company, need to figure out what you can do to help those people get across the finish line. Thanks for your listening. I appreciate it.